Hello guys, welcome and thank you for coming. The title today is Sign Men Shows Before They Start Cheating. Yes guys, this topic today is very interesting. The sign I'm going to talk about here today are some of the signs that men shows before they start cheating, in which in many cases women tend to ignore it or they just don't realize until when it's too late. You know, the term cheating, it's so painful. If like you love somebody and then you just realize they want, it's just so painful. Sometimes it's so hard for many people to believe that this somebody I love is going to cheating on me. So that's why many times when women, they maybe start to feel that something is not right, they try and most of them, they try it until when it's too late. And yet if you're like seeing this thing, catch it up, talk about it and bin it, it would help your maybe partner go astray. Also, cheating depends individually. Something that maybe I might see like cheating, someone else might not see like cheating. And also there's different type of sign. People show different type of sign when it comes to cheating. But then the sign that I'm going to talk about today, if you see them, really you have to be concerned, because it most likely your partner is cheating, and it's obvious. Yes, right. So when your man or your partner starts showing this sign, for example, like is first of all maybe is behavior change, is mood change, like maybe sometime when it comes from work, it's just all over you, or honey I miss you, or even if he had a bad day, it will tell you, will be excited to tell you. But then this time he comes, he's like even like absent-minded, rush might be straight to the bedroom, or he goes to have a shower, and after maybe eating or something, he start to try to be a little bit like on his own, doing most of his stuff on his own. The thing that he used to do together, now he start like isolating himself. Like maybe if like sometime he would come home, maybe stay with you a bit, talk to the children in the living room, maybe watch one of his program that he loves, while you're either in the living room with him or you're maybe in the kitchen or something, but at least he would be there. But then this time his behavior changed. You just find that maybe he likes being on his own. He goes to the bedroom, and also when he's in the bedroom, it's like the doors are locked, like whatever he's doing on his phone, he try to like. And also, should you like maybe try to go in the bedroom, hey, the kind of eyes, the kind of look is gonna look at you, it's like just trying to show you that you're not welcome here, so he just want you to come, and then he just want you out, he want you to leave, not like before, like when you go is like, so the reason here is maybe he's on his phone talking to this somebody, that he is planning to cheat with, this person that now his heart is on. So these are some of the things, if it's a bit moody, that kind of stuff. Yes, that's number one. If you see this, you should be concerned, and maybe you have to like try and ask him. Maybe he's also like having problem with at his place of work. When you're a partner, you need to, communication is the best. You just try to ask him what is it, and then while you're asking him, you have to be very attentive. His face, watch his body language. I talked about body language last video. If you haven't watched, go and watch that one. Be attentive to his body language, because when somebody is lying, you can see from his eyes, you can see the way he reacts, and so try and shut it out. Yeah. Another might even start doing funny thing, like start showering you with gift, like coming home with flowers, is excited. This one could be just covering up his guilt. He's already might be communicating with this person that is about to cheat with. So he start like showering you with gifts, and I was one time I was watching this movie, and then this lady, she was so funny. She was like, the husband brought for her flower, and indeed the husband had cheated on her. So like he comes up with these flowers and bunch of chocolate, and then he's like, the wife just asked the husband straight away, like, look, I mean, what are you up to? What have you been doing? Like he used not to do this. When a man start doing certain thing that he's not to do, you should be a little bit concerned. So she was like, what have you done? Are you cheating on me? This woman just asked there, and then, are you cheating on me? I need to know. If you're cheating, please bring this lady here. I don't want, bring her home here instead of you going behind my back. Just bring her home. We can all be here. This house is big enough, That woman was it was so elaborate. I didn't finish the movie. It was so funny. Yeah, so some women can know, when a man is like about to do something, but he's already doing it. Number two, guys, he pick fight every now and then. When a man is about to cheat, he picks fight because he is like guilty, is trying, is fighting, maybe in his mind is wondering whether he's going to do the right thing or not, or maybe he still loves you or not, or maybe he wants you to leave and he doesn't know how he can, he find it hard to break up with you. So there is a lot of things going on within him. He's feeling guilty, he's having a lot on his mind, so he just start to pick fight anyhow. And also sometimes this fight he just pick because as a escape, maybe he want to escape, like go out there and meet this sweetheart, or just to get time for him to be alone, and then he can do whatever it might be. They can communicate with the newfound love, so they will pick fight every now and then. So if guys, this is very common, if you find a man picking fight for no reason, you have to be very attentive. You need to ask yourself what is wrong, and also ask him, because you don't want somebody to be treating you like this. If they don't love you, they need to tell you instead of wasting your time. So you have to be very watchful, you have to be very observant. Otherwise, hello guys, my name is Lucy B. If this is your first time, you're welcome. Please can you start by liking? If you haven't subscribe please. And if you're finding this information informative, please like, subscribe and share. Okay. Thank you already. Number 3, ladies, your intuition tells you something is not right. This instinct that God has given us, he has given us for a reason. God really loves women, and this intuition that women feels are real. When you feel like something is not right, definitely something is not right. Don't ignore that, because it's just, this thing just come. It's just I believe that it's just God showing you. So men, if a woman start questioning you that you're cheating, start telling you you're cheating, and if you know you're cheating, please come clean. Because once a woman start having this feeling, any wise woman, she's not gonna sit down and just relax. She's now going to be watching you from everything you'll be doing. She'll be watching you, and she will catch you. When a woman start doing research on you, she is gonna catch you definitely. So you better, if you know you're cheating, you better come clean. If you still love her, come clean. If you don't love her, that's okay. You just now be ready for that date when you guys separate. So when a woman feels something not right, it's not right. Also, my advice to any ladies out there, women, just try to talk to your husband. If you feel like something is not right, like I say, check his behavior while you're talking to him. Watch his eyes, watch the way he talk, watch his body language. When he's lying, you're gonna know that lying. Number 4, phone action. This one I call phone action. Suddenly a man become very overprotecting over his phone, or maybe his laptop, or any computer. So ladies, have you ever noticed when a man is having a bath and then his phone ring? He has soap all over his body and then his phone ring. It's gone. Have you ever seen how he somersault? He will somersault to run and pick his phone. Even when he's about to, the place is slippery, he can easily fall and break himself. He doesn't care. He will come running, even if naked, he will come running to pick his phone. Have you ever seen that? So that's what I'm talking about. Really, even this one, I don't know. Even a kid will know that something not right here. So definitely something is not right. Or maybe if he forgot with his phone in the living room, and then he just come back rushing. You see him even sweating because he's scared that you might have discovered something. Have you ever seen that? That's the same. So really, tell me, is that normal? Is it normal? His phone rings and even is naked. If he is not hiding something, really, the only thing he could just say, honey, please, can you pick my phone? Tell whoever is ringing that I'll call them back. He should not be afraid for you to answer that call. Even if he knows that you are there next to the phone, and that is how he somersault. Is that normal? You should ask yourself, something is not right here. Yes. And then maybe there are times when he never had locks on his phone, but all of a sudden now his phone has a lock. And or maybe now he used to have only one phone, but now he has got 2 phones. But then this new phone has got locks, while the other one, which you were free to use, is not locked. That one also is another red flags here that should ask yourself why. And also maybe whenever he's next to you, the phone will be put upside down because he's scared that whatever text maybe will pop up, might come up with that name, that person. This one alone, these 2 should have a question mark about all this. Also, maybe before he used not to receive lots of text, but of recent now, text just come in every now and then. There's text, and he's always on his phone, and he tend to try to be away. If you sit together on the sofa, now this time you want to sit the further side of the sofa, or maybe upstairs, like I said before, in the bedroom just by himself. He does not want you to be close to the phone, so that maybe you'll find out, or maybe he knows that if the text keep coming like that, you're gonna send something. So all that, you just have to be very, very watch. Number 5, his routine change. like, your hubby, your partner, when like every time when they wake up, they have certain routine, they do thing that already. But then all of a sudden his routine change. All of a sudden he start caring about, even though he's not to care about look, he start caring about his look, how he looks, his body. He start like also like trying to like change his body, start to maybe bodybuilding, or maybe start changing his dress code, looking for this fashion. He start to like generally changing everything. All of a sudden he's concerned about his look, he's concerned about his clothing. And then when he goes, every time in the mirror, he'll be checking himself, he'll be like practicing how to talk, that kind of thing. You should be concerned. Why all of a sudden he's trying to do that? He start frequenting the gym, even though he's not too bad. There should be something's going. There should be a question. Number 6, guy, he start to make up excuses. And all the excuses, they don't add up. And when you are lying, you will forget something. You can lie about something. When you're telling the truth, you can't forget about the truth. But when you're lying, you can easily forget something. And then you will start coming up with like, oh, he cannot do this, he cannot do that. He will not even tell you his whereabouts, where he has been. He will start saying, I can't do this, I can't do that. Let's say maybe you're supposed to attend the children concert together. If you already have children, it's gonna come out with story. He cannot do that, he cannot do this, he cannot attend because his boss is giving him too much work, or he has a lot to do. He's just going to like lie about everything. Yes, if he's doing this, guys, you need to sit down and inquire what is going on. Sometimes it could be true, sometimes you cannot just conclude. So you just have to come out. You need to find out the root cause of whatever, why he's behaving. His behavior has changed all of a sudden. Number 7, guys, he become very secretive. Like maybe before he used to tell you everything, what he's going to do, whatever plan he has got. Now he all of a sudden has become very secretive. For example, he's gonna leave his clothes for a wash. Like before he would just like leave his clothes there he doesn't care. But this time is very careful. He checks everything, maybe even a check twice, because he's maybe scared of what he has left there, or some cue that you might find, that kind of thing. He just become very secretive with everything. So you have to be careful when this kind of things happen. He used to tell you everything. Now this time, no more. He has changed. So you have to be careful. Number 8, intimacy problem. This one is a big one. They will now start to like, they are not interested anymore. And even like before, maybe just like seeing you, just a mere touch, just a mere closeness, it brings them up. But this time, no, even when you lie on bed, it does not want you. You shouldn't hold them. You shouldn't go close to them. They turn away, they turn their back. They start coming with problems, like start coming with excuses like they've got headache, they are tired, they had too much work to do, they are sleepy. They come up with all kind of excuses. And others might be the opposite. Others might even like, if you used not to like have it too much, this time you want to do it too much, because it's trying to like to cover up. It's trying to make sure that you don't sense something, that is doing something, that you want to make sure it leaves you like very like satisfied and covering up guilt. And so that could also, they are different, depends on others. Other will like give you too much. If it's giving you too much, like not like before, that one alone should raise some. And if he's like that, who does not want you to touch him or like pulled away, whatever, that one also is a very big red flag. Yeah, all of them great. So in this situation, you need to talk to him. Sometimes it could not even be that. Sometimes it could be like maybe he's having problem for real. Maybe some men sometimes when there isn't time, maybe he's having problem. Then you have to talk about it. If there's problem, then maybe you can advise him. You go and see a doctor, find out the solution. What's the problem? But if nothing like that, then that one you should be very just talk through it. Don't ignore something, because in any relationship, if there's no instruments, I don't think that relationship will go far. It won't, because that is number one thing that has perfect. So guys, if you find this information is informative, please will you like, share, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Number 9, guys, drastic change in communication. Like maybe sometime you used to communicate a lot, talk about everything, and then all of a sudden, no, he's not interested. And if you try, you become rude, you become like everything, the way you used to love your voice, this time your voice become very irritating, And say maybe it's at work, those maybe before you used to call him, would pick and you talk and, joke a little bit, if lunchtime we call you, but this time everything stopped. And then if maybe you call him, he will not pick. And if he happen to pick, the phone sometimes may be just cut short all of a sudden. Or maybe you give, sorry, Annie, I have to go my boss. Or, like you call, it just go to voice message. That one, there's something not right. Maybe that time when you're trying to talk to him, when he cut you short, maybe the sweetheart has appeared. She had gone to the loo and then all of a sudden come back. Or maybe he excused himself, called from outside, and then the sweetheart follow him. So many things is happening here. So you have to like check this. Don't lie. Yeah. Number 10, there's a new group he has joined. Like all of a sudden he's frequently going out with this group, and in this group maybe it's like mixed, not only like the boys, but maybe there are some ladies as well. And then maybe like sometime he used to invite you out with his friend, but this time he never invites you again, and he's always going out with the boys, always, and coming home late. And when you try to question, he gets mad, he gets really irritated. This is a question mark you have to ask. There is something not right here. Another sign that your man is about to cheat is he accuses you of cheating, especially if you've not given him any reason of that you're cheating. That one is just feeling guilty, so you just want to change everything on you, turn everything on you, so that he blames you, so all that the blame goes on you. Yes, you've not done anything, you've not shown anything of cheating, you've not been going out, coming home late or anything, but then he just accuses you of cheating. That's also another big red flag you should watch out for. Yeah. So yeah, guys, so whenever just to say, me, I'm not an advisor, so what we talk about here is all about real life experience. And real life experience is the best teacher. This is something that somebody has experienced physically. They have experienced, they've gone through it, and they know it. So what we talk about here is real life experience. So guys, like, share, and subscribe. So when you feel like somebody is not good for when to be cheated on, and if you feel like your partner is planning to cheat on you or is cheating on you, you need to really take this thing seriously. Sit him down, talk about it, and if you see that after talking about it there's no change, I don't know about you, but for me, you wouldn't want to be in that kind of situation. There's somebody for everybody out there. Sometimes we may be with the people that we love, we give all our mind, we give all ourselves to them, we give everything, want a lasting relationship, but then in the end they throw it back to our face. When they do that, believe them, they mean it, they are serious. That person is not for you. When somebody is right for you, you will not even have problem. I can say this by I see this example with my cousin. My cousin says she used to love many guys who like really treated her badly, especially like they cheated on her many times. And then like even the worst one was like when he touched her phone, it's like she has committed the worst crime on earth. So now when they separated, that man was not for her. Then the right man came. When she started dating this guy, she said one time she went to visit the guy, and the guy I think he has gone to the kitchen, and then his phone rang. And then the boyfriend asked her to pick the phone, and she was like, "Are you sure you want me to pick your phone?" That, yes, pick the phone. And the phone was ringing. She was scared because like the last boyfriend, if she picked the phone, it was one of the biggest thing ever. She was too scared to pick the phone. But the guy was insistent because he didn't want to miss his call. So pick the phone, and she picked. And later, she asked him, "Are you really serious? You want me to pick your call?" That, yes, why not? You are my sweetheart. I keep telling you are my queen. You are me, and you, we are one. So my phone is your phone too. My cousin said she was shocked. She was like, "Is this for real or is this a movie?" And that's how it started. And every time, even until she was like, she didn't believe, she just said, maybe he's just doing this so that like I fall him, and then maybe later now when he gets what he wants, he will just leave. But the guy was serious. Every now and then he would tell her, "What belongs to me belongs to you." Like that until when they got married. Everything he just keep telling her, whatever belongs to me belongs to you. Guys, you get what I'm saying? So if like you find somebody who like really gets mad when you pick their phone, they have all this sign I've talked about, they start doing this kind. this kind of person, you really need to be very careful. You need to observe them. You need to, don't conclude at first. Make sure you do research. Catch them red-handed, or make sure you get the real evidence, just evidence to like then confront them. Don't just, you can talk to them, but then if they keep insisting, they keep denying, you need to come to the root cause of this, so that you clear this once and for all, so that if they are not into you, you leave them, let them not waste your time. And somebody, like I said, somebody is there for everyone, so that they give you time to go and look for the right person instead of wasting your. Because if somebody loves you, I don't see any reason why they should behave the way they behave this with. They should have this kind of, when somebody loves you, they should want to make you happy, should be happy, you should feel comfortable, everything work out. Not sometime they change, sometime they're okay, sometime they act weird, sometime you don't know. That is not good. Thank you guys, and please like, share and subscribe.